Would you believe that players were very unhappy when they found out that they're going to have to give their private phone number to Blizzard if they want to play Overwatch 2? I genuinely don't know why Blizzard didn't decide to take it up a notch and require a blood and a stool sample from people. Or you know what? I have an even better idea. You need to show QR code. You need to show QR code to prove that you're on time with your daily booster. And if you haven't taken the booster, then you get locked out of the game. Now, wouldn't that be progressive, Blizzard? Why don't you do the right thing? Wouldn't that be something for a modern audience? Now, as I mentioned, people were upset, and Blizzard had to respond. Apparently, it's to tackle the issue of Smurfs and toxic players. Because, you see, the game Overwatch 2 is free, and because of that, they would not be able to punish people if it's free. They would just make another account. I see. So, how does League of Legends do it? How do other free games manage to do it without requiring people submit a retinal scan? Oh, that's right, because when you play a game, you are investing time in it, and you grind the ladder, you reach a rank, you have skins, maybe even though the game is free, maybe you spend some money to buy a loot box, God knows why, and you lose all that. So, I call horseshit on what Blizzard is saying. And by the way, considering how many people are upset, I don't think you're doing it for the community. I mean, if you were to make a poll or a survey, you will see that most people are very unhappy with this decision. In fact, they might actually notice it when the sales happen. And I don't think that Overwatch 2 is going to be the only game that requires your social security number. It's going to expand. And I think that more companies will do it. I suspect that this is the Biden administration spending hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to combat extremism online. And the purpose for it, as I mentioned in a previous video, is to normalize this shit. To get rid of internet anonymity, to normalize the fact that companies can now request even the most private information that you have. And what really bothers me isn't the phone number. Because at the end of the day, it's gotten to the point where almost everything requires the two-steps authentication bullshit. Is the fact that they have the audacity to monitor your voice chat. That is what really bothers me. And they haven't explained why they're doing that. They only address this. Oh, it's to combat toxicity. You know, just mute players if that's the problem. But no, that's not the issue. The issue is that they haven't explained why they are recording your voice chat. And it's a matter of principle, because as I mentioned before, overwhelmingly people do not use the voice chat in Overwatch. And if you want to play with friends, you just use Discord or you use something else. There's no reason why you would allow Blizzard to spy in on you. But yeah, I mean, I just want to troll them at this point. Like, just put loud noises on the microphone. Make disturbing ASMR sounds just to annoy them. If I were to play the game, by the way. If they thought that it's a good idea to spy on people, it's just... Holy shit. You know, like, people used to be against this stuff. If you have a time machine and you put this back into 2016, people would be abhorred by the concept that you want to spy on them. They would call your game a spyware, and they would be right. They would call it a virus, because that's what it is. If you want to spy on people's microphones and listen to what goes on inside. What if I talk with my wife while I'm playing? Why should a Blizzard employee listen to that? That is so fucked up. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.